content over everything.
Hello, thank you first to Leon and COE for giving me the opportunity to put my word out there. I don't want to do it, I've got a bad back, I've got bills to pay. This ain't really my forte. I'd rather come to Speaker's Corner and learn from people and just not get into arguments like a lot of people. But it's come to the point now where I'm here to talk about this man here. This is the man of the day. Fathers, men, brothers, uncles. That is a man, that's a father. He's prepared to go to jail for his son because he's not happy with the sexual education, the curriculum that's going to be brought into this September. I've got many files there and I will be doing a bigger video, but it's too cold, my back hurts. But this is the man. This is who you want to aspire to. This is a real man. You talk about, oh, if anyone troubles my children, anyone does this, I'm going to be there for them. We'll be there for them now because they're going to be teaching them sexually deviant, morally redundant, bankrupt. They'll be finished forever. Let me just keep calm. But this is the man, and I'm going to be talking further about him. He's prepared to go to jail. There's another gentleman in America. Father defies gagging order to tell the world how his 14-year-old daughter's life has been destroyed and sterilised due to court-ordered testosterone injections against the parents' consent. So the state is forcing this man to call I'm even getting confused, to call his daughter, who I believe was a boy, but anyway, the power of this man, of his parenting, he has no power as a parent. That's it in a nutshell. You'll be demonised, criminalised if you go against what your child and the state deems is your child's sexuality. And that's not just America, that'll be happening here and is happening here. So the main thing is just to stand up for your children. Do not let them go to school this September. Mass protest to stop children going to school. Next week I'll bring further information, but it's called the Safe Schools campaign, where you literally just flood the schools with letters asking who and what your children are going to be taught this September. That's what you have to do. And by law, the school has to do that. So if your headmistress or headmaster has got a pile of letters from all the parents, they have to individually respond to every parent and you as a parent will come in by law and say, what is my child going to be taught and who's going to teach it? And just to hit home to you guys, just to hit home, there's a gentleman called Peter Tatchell. He's been an advocate for paedophilia maybe even before I was born. And this man, Peter Tatchell, is the founder, I've just got the note this morning. Peter Tatchell is a patron of Educate and Celebrate, right? And this organisation brings the sexual education curriculum into schools, okay? So Educate and Celebrate, one of the educational and celebrational things they're going to be teaching your children is how to masturbate at 5 years of age. And then they're going to show them a gender spectrum leaflet to say, what gender would you like to be at 3 years of age? I've got a video at home of an American guy asking his son, a little boy, hello boy, what do you want to be? Do you want to be a helicopter when you grow up? And the kid's nodding like that. Do you want to be a zebra when you grow up? The kid's nodding like that. So I don't have to say much more about how impressionable children are or can be. The state and the people that have put these sex educations into place are sexually deviant. They don't care about you or your children. And the sooner you get them out of school in a passive way, not to break the law. I'm not advocating for anyone to break the law. But what I'm advocating is to protect your children. And if you end up breaking law in protecting your children, then so be it.
Public awareness as well.
That's all it. Look, my back's hurting. I hope I've got through to a lot of people. But next week we're going to be debating it further. And I'm sure there'll be another crazy case for me to bring up next week. But please, it's called the Safer Schools Alliance. You can go to the website, get a formatted letter, put your details, your child's details in it, and flood the schools en masse with these letters. There's another organisation I found today, it's called School Gates Campaign, I believe. So if you just go outside school gates, well, they've been banned in Birmingham. That gentleman there and his friends have been banned from protesting about what their kids are going to be taught. So you have to really rise up. Remember, there's more of us than them. So if every parent was to stick up for their kids, there's nothing they could do. They'd have to change their curriculum and there'd be no choice about it. Simple as that. So please think of your kids, whether you like me or don't like me. I'm just here telling the truth to try and get the truth out for your kids and the future of this country and the planet, basically. Thanks very much, Leon and COE, and I'll be back next week to really talk about the future and saving our children. That's what it's all about. Forget religion and all these other things that's dividing us. We've got to all stand together for the Muslim kids, the white kids, the black kids, the Chinese kids, kids in general. Stop arguing and grow up and think about this lot. Yeah? Lots of love and I hope to see you all soon. Thanks again, Leon. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
From your community.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
Going around like antagonising like homeless Roma people like around the corner, or going around antagonising people trying to worship in mosques or protest freely or whatever. Like, it just seems very an antagonistic way to kind of create content or have a discussion or dialogue of any type.
Anything that you particularly want to add, as in anything that sticks out, I guess you've covered most of it.
No, yeah, that's probably about it. I mean, check the video out. I think the video, the thing I'm happy about this video is it just shows. So one of my inspirations is a guy called Daryl Davis who he's a black guy, jazz musician in America. He ended up befriending